Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. Okay, so I have two quick messages I want to share in this video. Okay, so number one, what I want to share with you is that a lot of people who've dealt with really severe narcissist abuse, especially people that are kind of on the extreme end of narcissism. Some people call it demonic narcissism. There's another word for it. I'm forgetting the word right now. So one of the things that narcissists will do to you is they will put stuff in your food, okay? And some of them are nasty things, okay? From women's blood to just everything, okay? And one of the things that they will do is they will put parasites in stuff that they give to you to eat, okay? So one of the things you can do for that is just go to a feed store and get something called ivermectin. Ivermectin is given to the horses and other animals to kill parasites. Humans can use it too, and if you want, you can go to your doctor. Your doctor can prescribe it, but it's going to be a lot more expensive, plus the doctor's fee. And there's a bunch of stuff online that you can get, something that I know is called Parapurge. It has ivermectin, and it also has, I forgot what the other thing is. I got it right here. Let's see if it says it real quick. Yeah, fenbendazole. So it says using ivermectin and fenbendazole to kill parasites instantly. Now there's a bunch of other things you can take after you take ivermectin, etc. It kills it. Then there's something called, I think it's a tea oil or something like that substance you could take that will take the eggs out, etc. So if you suddenly had stomach issues, like your stomach burned, it was like a burning sensation, or you had that real strong sting for like a year and it really hurt, that's probably more of a spiritual thing. But the burning and the upset stomach, the stomach begins to bloat, you begin to gain weight, that can be from parasites. So I recommend doing a parasite cleansing once a year, or maybe even twice a year, just once in a while. I think it's really good because we eat meat and fish and stuff that has parasites in them, and so unless you cook it really well, especially if you're getting sushi and stuff, there's a good chance you have parasites. It's actually a fairly normal thing. Now, if you take the ivermectin, remember those big tubes they give you are for the size of a horse or a cow, which is like 1,000 pounds or 1,200 pounds. So you got to take like a tenth of that. It'll give you a measurement on the side. It'll explain it. You just take a little bit of it, and you usually take it 2 or 3 days in a row. Then you wait. I think it's 3 days or 4 days. Then you do one dose. Then you wait another 2 or 3 days, do another. So there's different ways you can do it. You're gonna have to look it up and read up on that. And I'm talking about the one that you get from the like feed stores, okay? Now you can order it online. That's specifically made for humans. You can go to your doctor. He'll prescribe something. You go to the pharmacist. So however you want to do it is fine. And there's also other natural ways. There's certain foods you can eat that will, like jalapeno, and I'm trying to think of something else off the top of my head. Not sunflower seeds, and there's something I can't think. But there's a bunch of things you can do that can get rid of different types of parasites. Ivermectin, parapurge, stuff like that, just kind of kill all of them. So if you had problems with your stomach, upset stomach, bloating stomach, stinging, like a burning sensation in your gut constantly, I would really look into doing a parasite cleanse. I did mine about a year ago, so I'm pretty much due. I'm probably going to do it within the next 30 days or so. Alright, so here's the second part. Okay, so I'm going to talk about like regular NLP, Ericksonian hypnosis therapy, timeline therapy, and then I'm going to talk about energy healing real briefly. Okay, so essentially the way NLP was designed was purposely designed to kind of keep you in an upbeat mood. It's generally a very positive experience. There are times when emotions will come up and stuff like that. It's not talk therapy where you just talk and you cry and you talk and you cry. No, because we're shifting. We're making shifts on a neurological level. We're shifting the structure, the context, process, all that kind of stuff. So we're making actual neurological shifts inside, okay? So it requires you to be in certain emotional states, okay? The way I'm trained, I can help you get into those states of mind, etc., and emotions to shift. For the most part, for most people, most of the time, it's a really upbeat, kind of enjoyable experience. There are some things that you'll deal with during timeline therapy where it can kind of bring up emotions and stuff, but it's not like you get stuck there and you stay there for hours or days or weeks or nothing like that at all. So bring a good attitude is what I'm saying, okay? Because it will really induce a shifting and changing to where you can begin to feel better about yourself, okay? And again, I'm trained to help you get into those states. That's not a problem at all. Now, energy healing, that can be a different story. Energy healing, so here's the deal. When you heal the energy, it will heal the issue or issues that are connected or created from the crystallization of your energy. Now, the difference with energy healing is it's kind of like pulling off the bandage that got stuck to the moisture of the wound and it kind of dried, and now you got to rip it off, okay? Sorry, it's a bad way to explain it, but it exposes what's underneath, and that allows it to heal instead of being sealed in there and stuck. So one of the ways they explain psychology and traditional therapies to us is kind of like, well, you got stabbed in the arm, you got and the knife is still inside you, and like, well, what do we do? Like, well, don't do this, don't turn your arm, don't twist it, and don't move it. And what we're going to do, we're going to put a bandage around it. But they never heal the original issue. They leave the knife in there, and now they give you a bunch of limitations. Hey, don't do this, 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 or that, because it's going to hurt, you're going to have problems. And they bandage it. So essentially, it's putting a Band-Aid over the wound. It doesn't go away. It's still there. It's circulating in your system, and it comes up at certain times when something literally triggers it. And that's why they have that word called trigger, because if something's getting triggered, it's because you have an issue there. And once you clear it, it doesn't get triggered anymore. So the way NLP, timeline therapy, Ericksonian hypnosis, and energy healing is, we actually heal it. We pull the knife out, and then we go in and we do the healing work. Now here's the deal. Pulling the knife out, or whatever the object is, it can be a painful process. So the reason why I'm talking about this is, especially with energy healing, is we're creating an opening that allows the emotions to come up. And during this process, yes, it can be an emotionally painful experience. So it is a process. Generally, the first 2 or 3 days, sometimes 4 days, it's like, okay, it's like we're opening up the space around you, okay, around the wound. So you might suddenly have this wide open vision, and your heart and emotions are wide open, and everything is flowing. And that's what I'm calling opening up the wound, okay? So now the energy is flowing, and this is a very, very good thing. So for the first few days, you might feel really like, wow, I wish every day of my life would be like this, okay? So then what happens, someone comes along and does something and triggers you, okay? This is part of the process. Every little wound that you have clearing energy crystallization, it's purposely getting people to do this. It's like an unconscious process or an energetic process of getting strangers or even family members or whoever to push these buttons to trigger you so the issue comes out. Now, when it's wide open, the issue will come flying out. It's literally like a zit where the hole of the pore is clogged and nothing can come out, and it builds and builds and builds. And underneath it, it starts to hurt really bad. So you go along through life with this hurt and this pain. You think there's nothing you can do about it. What I'm doing is I'm literally clearing out the clogged area, and I'm opening up the hole wider so it can all come out. Now, when it comes out in the beginning, it's a painful process. But afterwards, you suddenly have this wide opening experience, and you start to feel really, really good about yourself and about life. Like you just feel emotionally good. So what I'm trying to say is there's a middle part where the clearing part is a painful experience. I'm not going to deny this. I don't want it. I want you to walk in the door and say, yeah, I understand some stuff's going to come up, and I'm going to have to walk through the fire and deal with it. Another thing I also want to make sure is that I want you to realize the healing process is a process, and there's pain involved, but it's worth it. The more you heal stuff, the more they're gone. And not only that, but you're bringing the energy of that part, that crystallization, back into the core of who you truly are. And now the core you, begins to get bigger and bigger. It's like a, let's say, 2-liter bottle of 7-Up or something. 50-60% of it's outside of you, and all these different parts splattered all over the place. Every time we heal one of those parts, that liquid, that energy, that power, it's literally energy power, comes back inside the core and fills you up a little more, a little more, a little more. So now you become more solid and more grounded. Now, it's different for every person, and it's different every healing. No healing will ever be the same. It just won't, okay? Because there will literally be some healings where it's like, wow, that it was like a release, like you had gas and, you know, you farted or whatever, and it's like, oh, I feel so much better. It's like the pressure is relieved. So sometimes it's not a very painful thing at all. Sometimes it's just a shift, and you're like, man, do I feel good? That's rare, but it does happen. Every healing process is going to be different. That's all I'm going to say. No two people will have the same experience, and no two experiences will be the same. Simply put, because every emotional wound is different, came from a different person, different time, different experience, and was a different energy. Alright, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. If you like this video, please click subscribe, click the like button. Go ahead and make a comment. If you want, you can go ahead and leave a donation. There's a PayPal link right there in the description box. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.